Hello everyone, welcome back my channel.
From Bethenny Frankel to NeNe leaks, Real Housewives who left and returned to their franchise. Not all Real Housewives give up their diamonds or peaches/apples for good. Bethenny Frankel, NeNe Leakes, and Dina Manzo are among the ladies who left their respective franchises only to return years later. While Bethenny, NeNe, and Dina all returned in a full-time role, other women, including Camille Grammer and Danielle Staub, made their second mark on the Real Housewives franchise in a friend role. Other ladies have opted, or been offered, to make guest appearances on their old shows. Following her Season 4 exit, Jill Zarin joined Luann de Lesseps to play tennis during Season 11 of The Real Housewives of New York City, which aired in May 2019. Brandi Glanville, who left Rob after Season 5 in 2015, made a brief appearance the following season. The controversial housewife is also appeared on Season 9 of the franchise in 2019. While Kim Richards, the sister of Kyle Richards, pops in and out of Rob, she has yet to return full-time following her Season 5 departure. During Season 9, the other women ran into the former child star while out to dinner in Beverly Hills. While Kyle embraced her sister on screen, Lisa Rinna avoided interacting with her former co-star. Executive producer Andy Cohen has been open about when it's time to say goodbye to a housewife, noting at the Tribeca TV Festival in 2018 that it's usually a conversation between him and the star. At the end of every season, we talk to the women about what they have coming up and whether they want to come back, what they see for the future. Then we also look at the show and say, how do we want to change the show, he said. I think part of the reason the entire franchise is successful is it's an ensemble show. It's all about what's best for the group. What's best for the ensemble? How's it going to be different? Do we want to continue this conversation? Do we want to pivot into a new conversation? One of the biggest returning players in recent seasons is Heather Dubrow, who left Archie after starring on Seasons 7 through 11. News broke in 2021 that she would be back in a full-time role for Season 16. It just is a testament to kind of everything at the right time, Andy said on the Heather Dubrow's World podcast in June 2021. I think the viewers want it. The show is at a crossroads right now. We have some rebuilding to do. I think when you left the show you were at a place where you were really over it. You just weren't into it. It just goes to show that you could, years later, just have the perspective to be like, you know what? Maybe I can handle this in a different way. I love your attitude about coming back. Tell us weekly, who else should make a comeback on their respective series? Plus, scroll through for a complete list of the Real Housewives who returned full-time or in a friend role. Gretchen Rossi, Archie. After starring on Seasons 4 through 8 of The Real Housewives of Orange County, Gretchen stepped away from the franchise in 2013 to enjoy life with fiancé Slade Smiley away from the cameras. Although the couple has yet to marry, Gretchen and Slade celebrated their 16th anniversary in 2024 and have a daughter named Skylar Grey, born in 2019. In January 2025, Us Weekly confirmed Gretchen would be returning to Archie as a friend of the cast for Season 19. She is expected to reunite with former co-star and enemy, Tamra Judge, Alexis Bellino. Alexis first joined Archie during Season 5 in 2008 before leaving in Season 8. While she was a brief guest in Season 14, she became an official friend of the cast for Season 18. In 2024, Alexis found herself feuding with several co-stars including Emily Simpson and Shannon Beater. At the end of the year, Alexis announced she was not asked back for Season 19. I can't say it came as a shock. It did not come as a shock, Alexis said on the iHeartRadio Going Rogue podcast. It was a hard conversation. I guess I wasn't really prepared because I didn't think contracts were coming out. I thought we had more time. It was a shock when the call came, but I was never shocked about that information. Tamra Judge, Archie. Ahead of Season 15 of Archie, news broke that Tamra wouldn't be returning after 12 seasons. Her time off was short-lived, however, as she announced her comeback in July 2022, days before Season 17 started filming. Heather Thompson-Roney. After starring on Seasons 5 through 7 of Roney, Heather returned as friend for Season 13, Heather Dubrow, Archie. After 5 seasons as a full-time cast member, leaving after Season 11, Heather returned for Season 16, with Andy calling her return a reboot for the franchised NeNe Leakes, Archer. The Atlanta OG exited after Season 7 in 2015. 2 years later, however, the Glee alum announced her return to the popular franchise. I don't think I go anywhere and don't get asked the question, when are you coming back to Housewives? Or I get